Alright, just checked out. Dropped my keys off, filled my water. Got my food for lunch. Time to head out. It is 9:30 a.m. I am gonna head to the city center and do a little audio tour. Finish up the audio tour I was doing. And then take the train to Bergamo. That comes every hour. Hope I don't mess that up. But looking like I'll get down to the city center for 10:30, finish up the tour, stay close to the area, and then take the train at 11. So I'll be in Bergamo at noon, and then I'll have a few hours to wander around, see some things. I found an art gallery there, art museum that's supposed to be free and I think open today. I couldn't find any hours, but I guess you can pay to see like the temporary exhibits. A few euros, maybe I'll do that. I want to see that. There's some walls that look cool, some old Roman streets. That sounds fun. I think I'm gonna stay mostly in Città Alta, something like that, which is like the upper city, which is like the old town historic bit. I think that's more my speed. The lower bit sounds like it's more modern, shops and whatnot. So wander around there. There's like a fort. There's a castle and a botanical garden if I get a little bit out of the way, but I think I might get a day pass for my ticket for transit. It'll be 5 euros and it'll do the airport bus, and it'll get me around on all the transit for the day too. So I might do that. If so, then easier to get to the castle and the garden a little bit out of the way, and then I get to try some of the transit that is not just metro and bus. I guess I'm taking the train over there, but that's the plan. You'll see, I guess, what I end up doing. I also want to get polenta because I haven't had that yet, and I hear that's one of the things. That might be I think that's my last bit of food I'm gonna buy. 'Cause I've been spending a lot. I think the trip's gonna total about 200 bucks for airfare, for food, for accommodations, transit and everything. I think it's about 200 bucks. So not too bad. If I didn't do food, that would be, quite a bit less, 150, something like that. And then the church, the Duomo, but I think it's good. Good trip, I don't really regret much. But I got some polenta, because I haven't had a chance to do that yet. Yeah, and then I'll head to the airport probably when I get tired and it's dark, around like 8 or 9. And then camp out there for a few hours, maybe 6, if I can't sleep. So, onward with the day. Alright, I'm in Bergamo now. It's nice. This is the lower city. I'm going to take the bus to the upper city and then spend some time up there, eat my food that I brought, walk around, see some sights. I went to the info center, which you can see behind me, and the person there was super helpful. Man, I think I'm doing that again because I was kind of confused, but super clear. So basically, I could take a bus up there for 1:30 euros, and then take a bus from there to the airport for 240. It's 5 euros for a 24-hour pass. These are each good for like 75 and 90 minutes, so 130, 240 is 370, or I can pay 5 euros for a 24-hour pass. I think I'm just gonna do the, what is that? I'm gonna say 370 for, so yeah, two bus tickets and then one to the airport is gonna be the same price as a 24-hour pass. I could make do with just the 2 tickets there and whatever, but I think I'm gonna go for the 5 euros just so I can get around in the upper city, because I want to go to an art gallery, and that's a little bit out. It looks like it would take like quite a long walk, and so this side just has the most flexibility. So that's what I'm going to do. I get my 24-hour ticket, head to the upper city, and then I hear there's a nice walk from here, I'll show you. So she drew out a little itinerary. She gave me a ton of papers. But I'm over here, and then I'm gonna take this bus all the way around and up over here, and then I'm gonna take, I forget what you call that, but this like tram trolley thing up to over here. There's like a fort, I think, number 20, a castle, and I think it's a high point, so good place to eat. And then she said you can walk back. Walking along here is nice. I might, since I'll have the 24-hour, I might just take the train, trolley, whatever, transit over here at least, and then maybe walk that along the walls. There's some walls. I really like this. Like, part of me wishes I spent more time here, but I booked Milan for 2 nights before I knew. Never ended up meeting up with the Germans, which is unfortunate, but anyway, I'm here now, having fun. I ended up leaving an hour later. I got there just a little too late, and then I was kind of rushed and really scared I was going to miss this train after I bought the ticket. But you know, it's 1 o'clock now, right? Yeah, 1:13. So I'm here, and still got several hours to make the most of it. Ciao. All right. So it took me a little while, but I found a place where I can buy a 24-hour ticket. It looks like the single tickets, you have to, unless you buy it at like a place like that, like a store, you have to use cash. So I really need to get some cash for my next trip, but I don't have my debit card. So I don't know if I can use my credit card without avoiding large fees. I really need to look into this. It's gonna be out of network anyway, so it's just gonna be really expensive. Anyway, I got my ticket. It was only $3.50 or something. So I feel like I might have the wrong one because I think it was $5. But I don't know, maybe it can't get me to the airport, but I'm gonna try it anyway, and maybe I'll get charged. I don't know. I'll do some research. We'll see how it goes on the bus now. But it'll be here in a minute. And then I'll, 30 minutes, be able to be at the castle and eat. So I'm currently at the castle. I forget the name of it. Let's see if I can find it. San Vigilio. castle or church or fort, or Bergamo Castle or church, something like that. Bergamo Castle or chapel, Sindriglio Fort. But good view. Had lunch, walking around. It's pretty small, but it's cool how like integrated in like some of the things are. It's like a hotel here. It's like 3 o'clock almost. Time is running out. Fortunate. I don't know what else I get to see. There's a couple like doors here which are cool. Locked off though. Yeah, it's really pretty. I'm really realizing like how much of a privilege this is. Being able to go abroad and travel so much for so long. It's really nice. Gets a little bit like you get all used to it and forget, but because it's all just so beautiful. But then you think about it and like, damn, like this, so many castles, all this old architecture, density and vibrant life, crazy, really special opportunity. Anyway, looks like construction of this built in 1482. As I said before, there are walls, and I guess there's a tunnel the person was telling me to take. You can see the shape of it here for these. There's one there, there's one over we just came from. I don't know where the others are, but yeah, walk around a little more, and then I think head to the city and explore there. I think a lot of the outside stuff I will take advantage of when it is dark and things are closed. But for now, things which I gotta go inside for, I will do. So, I'm down from the upper bit of the castle and the area just below that. I took the bus, real smooth, on my way to an art museum. There's 2 near each other. One of them I don't think is open, but has a free area, the permanent exhibit. I'm gonna go check that out, confirm if it's open or not. If it's not, then I'll go to the other one right next to it, which I think is affiliated. And I'll just pay a few euros, it's fine. I want to see some. And so I think that'll be my only thing inside today. After that, there's a few things outside, walking around the streets, seeing the wall, the gates into the wall, and maybe some outside of churches and whatnot. I think there's one other thing I'll be able to do. One church open until 7. So, I'll check that out after. This is open until 5:30. It's like almost 4, so I'll have an hour and a half, which should be good. And go to that church or something until 7. Eat my polenta, then or later. See the streets and the wall, and the gates. Maybe a garden or park. I don't know if I'll be able to, if anything will be open, but sounds like a plan. Alright, so just got out of the art museum gallery, Accademia Carrara, which is named after, I think, the person that started it. They had the collection. It was very good. I definitely could spend more time. I only had like an hour and a quarter, hour and a half almost. Yeah, I had to rush through parts of it because I wanted to see all of it. Okay, so yeah, it started off with the Renaissance, and then went through the ages, through the centuries. They had some famous painters, I don't know, Raphael and Donatello, I don't know. They touched on the history, touched on Leonardo, and I don't think they had anything by him, but they had some sculptures, some reliefs, which are those like flat panels with a bit of 3D like coming off either in marble or terracotta. I don't know what happened if the video just stopped. Maybe I'm getting full on battery, but anyway, very cool. They had a huge wooden thing, kind of reminiscent of the Duomo in Milan, the church. Just super intricate, it's like an arch. A few sculptures, but I really enjoyed the last paintings, like 1800s onward, where it's like, I guess, oil, less religious scenes, more just ordinary stuff, a lot of landscapes and daily life, plants, nature, people, architecture, that kind of stuff. I enjoyed that. More detail, I think, less like flat and whatnot. I guess I don't know anything about art, but classical, I guess, is the style that I don't care for really. The older stuff, naturalism or something is what I like, I guess. But there's some cool things. They had some etchings at the end. I don't know how those work. If you like etch it and then fill it in, and then use it to like stamp paper, but it looked like ink on paper. But very cool. I'd get kicked out, and I definitely didn't spend as much time as I wanted at the end. So a little over 2 hours, I guess, is what it looks like. Would be good enough for me in a museum. But I had a good time. Do not regret the €8 it costed me. It cost me. I do that. I mess up my verbs. I say botten a lot. I don't know why. Just English, I guess. Anyway, cool street here. I'm going to, I guess, head back up, and well, I guess I know the way then. I'm heading back up to one of the churches in the main square up there, where I came from. I guess take the bus. I had to where I came from, the bus stop there. But good time. I think I was very polite. I met a Haitian who moved here because of his wife. That was cool. He's very friendly. I told him California. He's like, oh, Hotel California. And asking how long I'm here. I told him I'm studying in Copenhagen. He's like, oh, I know somebody in Copenhagen. My brother. And I don't know. I told him I knew somebody in Trinidad, but I don't think he heard that. So, to the next thing. It's still light out. Kind of crazy. Denmark would be black by now. So I'm enjoying it. The weather's not bad. Okay.